Squid Game Season 2, a deep dive into the next chapter of the deadly competition Squid Game, took the world by storm when it first premiered on Netflix in September 2021. Its combination of high-stakes survival games, deep social commentary, and complex characters captivated audiences globally. As fans eagerly awaited the next chapter, the announcement of Squid Game Season 2 was met with both excitement and anticipation. The new season promises to expand on the dark and twisted world of the games, exploring new layers of intrigue and psychological tension. In this article, we take a deep dive into what we can expect from Squid Game Season 2 and the themes it may explore. The return of the games. The core concept of Squid Game remains the same in its second season, the deadly competition in which financially desperate individuals are forced to play children's games for a chance at winning a life-changing sum of money. The first season ended with a chilling cliffhanger, with Seong Ji-hun, the protagonist, winning the games, but discovering that the organization behind them is far more expansive and sinister than he initially thought. Season 2 picks up with Ji-hun's quest for revenge against the people who organized the games and the shocking revelation about his own involvement in the system. While the first season primarily focused on the games themselves, Season 2 promises to explore what happens in the aftermath of the games. What happens to the survivors? How does the world react to the shocking revelation that such a deadly competition exists? As Ji-hun seeks answers, we expect the games to take on an even darker tone, possibly with new twists and rules that heighten the tension. The emergence of new characters. One of the most exciting aspects of Squid Game Season 2 is the introduction of new characters. With the first season centered around a select group of participants, the second season will expand the world, bringing in new players, each with their own personal stories and reasons for joining the deadly competition. These characters may have different motivations, from personal revenge to desperation, but they will undoubtedly be connected by the same theme of survival at any cost. In addition to the new players, Season 2 will introduce new antagonists and power players behind the scenes. The enigmatic frontman from Season 1 will likely return, but we can also expect new figures to take on pivotal roles in the unfolding drama. These characters will challenge Ji-hun's resolve and add to the complex moral dilemmas that the series is known for. A deep dive into the organizer's first season revealed that the game's creators are a group of wealthy elites who find entertainment in watching people fight for survival. However, the true scope of their operations was not fully explored. In Season 2, we may see more of the shadowy figures who run the games, their motivations, and the larger network that sustains the competitions. This season could shed light on how the games are organized, who is behind them, and how they manage to keep the operation under wraps despite the obvious dangers involved. It is possible that we will learn more about the mysterious VIPs, the ultra-wealthy individuals who watched the games unfold from a distance. Are they simply passive observers, or do they play a larger role in the power structure of the games? The secrets behind the organization's vast wealth and influence will likely be one of the key storylines of Season 2. The psychological toll of the games. One of the most compelling elements of Squid Game is its psychological depth. The characters are not merely fighting for survival, they are grappling with their own moral compasses, trauma, and the impact of their decisions. Season 2 will likely explore how the survivors cope with the aftermath of the games, the mental scars they carry, and how their relationships evolve as they try to rebuild their lives. Ji-hun, the central character, is left deeply scarred by his experiences. He won the money, but at what cost? What has the game done to him emotionally and psychologically? How will his relationships with other survivors develop? And will they help him confront the organization behind the games? For the new characters, we can expect to see how they deal with the brutal circumstances of the competition. Their backstories will add layers to their personalities, and viewers will see how these characters evolve or devolve over time. Exploring themes of power, class, and society at its core, Squid Game is a critique of inequality, social systems, and the human condition. Season 2 will likely continue exploring these themes, focusing on how the games reflect the harsh realities of the real world. The participants, each from a different walk of life, are brought together by their desperation and their desire to escape the crushing weight of poverty. But as the competition unfolds, viewers are reminded that survival often comes at the expense of others. In Season 2, we may see a deeper exploration of how power dynamics operate not only within the game, but also in the larger society. The rich and powerful, represented by the VIPs and game organizers, seem to be untouchable, while the poor participants are reduced to mere pawns. The series will continue to ask questions about the morality of wealth and power, and the lengths people will go to retain control. The future of the game's biggest question heading into Squid Game Season 2 is, will the games continue, or will they be dismantled? Ji-hun's journey will likely center on his attempts to stop the games once and for all, but will he succeed? As the series delves deeper into the organization's reach and influence, it is unclear how far they are willing to go to maintain the status quo. The possibility of new twists and turns in the competition, including more complex games or unexpected betrayals, will keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Conclusion: Squid Game Season 2 is shaping up to be a thrilling continuation of the brutal, high-stakes world that captivated audiences in its first season. With new characters, deeper explorations of the game's organizers, and an ongoing reflection on the psychological toll of survival, the second season promises to deliver even more suspense, action, and drama. As we await the release of the new episodes, we can only guess how the game will evolve and what dark secrets will be uncovered. One thing is certain, the deadly competition is far from over.